Do your best impression of me. Both. Do your best impression of me.
I'm Nick. Do, 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 do.
Yeah. I'm going to do an impression of you doing an impression of me. I'm Nick. Do, 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 do. How do you describe our relationship to others?
I would probably say, depends who the others are.
Mm-hmm.
If there's someone that's just like, oh, who's Nick? I'll be like, who I don't know very well. Nick's a friend. If it's someone who is a friend of mine, who I feel close to, and I want them to have a peek into my world and my friendships and the people I care about, I would say Nick is part of my spiritual family.
How would you describe our relationship to your people you grew up with?
Oh, wow. That's a great question. I would say Nick is part of my meditation community.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How would you describe our relationship to, if we were both coincidentally in a meeting with a head of state, and they're like, oh my God, you know each other. How would you describe our relationship?
Yeah, well, when that happens, I will say, Nick and I are allies on this mission. When you think of the first time we met, what do you remember most?
I remember your shiny and unique presence, even amongst a lot of people that have shiny and unique presence. And I remember feeling, it's the rare feeling of when you meet your people, and it's a vibrational affair when you meet someone that you know. You don't have to. I don't think that time is any more a proper indicator of knowing someone, as much as resonance is. It's the same as knowing you.
Yeah.
When you meet your people, there's a resonance. Up on the show today, we have, what do you think I'm hesitant to ask you?
Ooh.
What do you think I'm hesitant to ask you?
I don't know what I'd like to know.
You have to try.
Okay, I'll try. What do I think you're hesitant to ask me? If I'm a spy?
You think I'm hesitant to ask you if you're a spy?
Yeah.
Great. What do you think I'm hesitant to ask me? Of myself?
Many things.
Uh-huh.
And just a few at the same time. Who am I?
You think I'm hesitant to ask myself, who am I?
Sometimes, and sometimes not at all.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything you're hesitant to ask yourself?
Yeah, a lot of things. Having fractured my hand made me aware that I have a resistance to asking for help, and how challenging that is. To feel in myself that I need help, but a resistance to ask. Can someone open my water bottle?
Yeah, because spies are used to doing everything on their own.
See?
No, I'm just indulging your question.
What are you afraid to ask me?
What am I afraid to ask you?
Yeah.
Afraid to ask you? I don't think I'm afraid to ask anything, but I always discern what question should I ask?
Yeah.
Or how I do it based on feeling. When I ask questions of people, I can tell when I hit a kind of membrane,
Yeah.
And so I'm just be water, my friend, I'm navigating always that way. So it's not afraid. It's just more test here, test there, try here, try there. And then I know how far to go. What do you feel I still misunderstand about you? And why do you think that I do?
I think how hard I've worked and how much I've overcome in life. Because I think you've come into my life at a time where it's softer and there's a lot of beauty and abundance that really came from like a real desire to create that softness in a world that was not very soft.
And a lot of sacrifice, no?
Yeah.
You had to sacrifice a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in all the questions you don't answer. It's clear. That's why don't go certain places, because they're like, oh, that's very sensitive. Okay, well, there's a lot there. So it's like, I don't know a lot about you, but I also know what I don't know.
Yeah.
In a way, it's very strange. It's like, oh, it's like this room is locked, not all the time, but it's locked, and in there is like a whole country of experience. But it's enough to know, like, oh, wow, I can feel that there's so much there that I don't know.
Yeah. I've learned that like some parts of my life are like so sacred that it's not that they can't be shared with words, but does that put me and the world in relationship in our highest order of energies? Like, how do I treat these experiences in myself and the world as sacred?
Totally.
Yeah.
So it's a really important balance I'm learning, because I'm such a, I just don't want to brush my prison ankle bracelet here. It's like some things are really meant to be shared, and I'm a sharer and a Gemini and like a dolphin person, and I'm really, really learning. A lot of things are just for oneself or for or the people we share it with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Respect.
What is the pain in me you wish you could heal, and why?
Fundamental like mistrust of others. I feel a huge degree of compassion for just how long things take. You know, healing is a long, it's a long road for everyone. If we all could just be like, oh, this relationship ended, like easy.
Yeah.
Or like this, my grandparent or loved one passed away. Like it just, the human experience is such that it takes so much time. And sometimes I wish I could help. I mean, I know I can't, but take that away of the amount of time it takes folks to move through pain, struggle, but it is the teacher at the same time.
I think you do that, and I do that. And it's through showing people how to move energy, right? Because, I don't know, the grief of all these things is really just love with nowhere to go. So maybe it's not taking away the experience, but helping to move that love and renaming grief.
Yeah, the ability to abide in grief and joy are such interdependent friends.
You got a juicy card there.
Where do you feel I have room for growth, and what is obstructing it?
I think you have room for growth in your liberation through grounding yourself deeply. And I think it comes partially from a fear of not being of service, but also a fear of your power also. Like how powerful you would be if you deeply grounded yourself, and whether you could handle that on your own.
Yeah, I hear that. The grounding. Yeah, for sure.
Make a song with the following 3 words. You ready?
Yeah.
Pizza, avocado, and greens.
Typical freestyle rule is not to do food, but okay. Pizza, avocado, and greens. Pizza, 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 pizza. When I make a homemade pizza for you, I want the green to come through. That's with arugula. I don't care if there's kale in your new underwear. I want to feel avocado before we have avocado. Dessert precedes pizza in my world.
Mine too.
Why do you think we are in each other's lives?
I think we're teachers for each other.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty grounded, and I think you're pretty playful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you bring out my playful side, and I think maybe I ground you, actually.
Yeah, you're pretty grounded. I'm pretty free.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
If this was to be our last conversation ever, what would you never want me to forget?
That there are as many stars in your body as there are in the outer universe, and that the same capacity for outward creation is inside, and that complete and utter total freedom is not only possible with as far away as your eyelashes.
If you enjoyed that conversation at the end, visit theskindeep.com/shop, where you'll find more of our products to create the space to explore the relationships that are most important to you.